So I was just preparing for my live. I picked up on a few spirits. I'm going to share it on here because whoever comes in the live, like, maybe they won't. Anyways, it got me pretty emotional because one of the spirits was really emotional. First, there was an elderly woman. I didn't get too much of her, but she was in her 70s or 80s. She had, like, short white hair, like, this length. Pretty, not super thin, not super big or anything. She was talking about, excuse me, confirmation burp, horses, brown and white horses specifically. I don't know if there's a farm related to this woman, or if she's trying to tell someone about a farm. Also turquoise. She said turquoise, which reminds me of the month December. So she was either born in December, maybe something happened in December to do with her. Then I got another message from a father figure. He was wearing glasses, kind of like these ones, like this shape. Not exactly like these because these are women glasses, but he was dressed pretty well. He had like a nice shirt with a collar on. It was white, and like shorts on it. They were black. He was in about his mid-50s. He had darkish brown hair. It felt like he was like a businessman or like the lead of a company. He says, pregnancy, take care of that baby. I got a notification when that happened, so again, notification confirmation that was a real thing. Brown, okay, so this one I'm very confused about. I don't know if the message is for someone with brown hair or if this girl had brown hair. But she's saying she's in her late 20s, early 30s. Then she started talking about a cat, Hello Kitty maybe, or even just a cat. She was talking about a briefcase, which made me think of a lawsuit. And then I asked, are you talking about a lawsuit? She said yes, but there's also a bag in the garage. And I said, is that a warning? And she said yes. Then she said iron, and I said, what do you mean iron? And so I looked up what iron meant. Iron can be like a really protective mineral. Also a calico cat came in. Like she showed me a black calico cat. Or just a calico cat. I saw like a black calico cat though. She was holding a baby, and I wondered if she had a miscarriage. She kept saying sorry. She kept saying sorry. And then I started getting emotional. And unexpected death, suicide, car accident. And so I pulled some cards to get more information because I didn't fully understand everything. This is kind of what I got. Brown-haired girl, very sad, grieving. She says I was forced. I don't know what that means. But she's like really upset because so I pulled a few other cards about there was a funeral and either she didn't want to take the money or something happened to do with money. And there was definitely people involved that were of higher caliber. And she was she was, I'm hearing protecting someone that's in their Empress energy, or someone that could be pregnant. She was trying to protect someone, and maybe they protected her from the funeral. And then there's just, I got the card of transmuting, and like all these cards together to me means several different things. Like, I've gotten so much information out of those 3 cards that I pulled, but some of it is like I don't feel like I can share it. So she's basically saying to plan ahead and have routines, because there's like a legal matter going on behind the scenes. My friend Cody also came through and said the weirdest thing. I literally saw him and I was like, Cody, not right now. And then he goes, orange. And I was like, what? What does that even mean? So I looked up orange. I don't know if someone like asked him specifically to say orange. If you did, he said it. But it also means transformation and creativity. So I think that also means that he's like proud of like the transformation that his friends have gone through, that like even his transformation probably on the other side. I've heard from other mediums and stuff that like some spirits right now, because of the changing of the planets and like the alignment of the earth and people getting more in line, that like spirits are literally changing on the other side. Like they're moving out of like the darkness and moving into the light, which is like insane to me. So like he could even be going through a transformation right now. And then I got my great grandpa. He said, happy, proud, don't let them get you down. And then I heard open book. So I opened the book in front of me, and it was the 4 of Wands, which is like basically a celebration of being in a transformative state where you're finding security in yourself, and you're also like growing with knowledge of what you need to be secure and like stable in your life. So yeah, that's what I got. I was literally crying from these spirits. Like the one was so sad, so sad. Yeah, that's what I got right now.